you off a spy swing 20
I'm cutting you off a spy swing 20 seconds early because I'm not sure if my setup works. Hi, everybody! Give me one second.
Babysit.
Here, babysit this thing for a sec. I gotta turn off the AC. Well, the fan. The fan that you guys hooked me up with. So,
I'm not sure what the audio quality
is going to be because my mic is down here and usually it's up there. This is the thing. This thing. Go away.
This thing, right?
This thing.
Usually
right?
I have it sitting right around here.
I have it sitting right around here. For today it's going to be
shuffling,
if you hear shuffling, I'm manhandling the mic. There we go. Oh, don't fall.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I might move the avatar.
Down just a teeny bit.
As many such cases. Okay. Oh, my head's cut off now. Okay.
Oh, this sucks. Okay.
Double audio for fuck's
sake. Hold on.
Oh my god. Oh, your poor ears must have been holy fuck, I am... Skype audio quality now! No! I'm very sorry. To all 30 people that evacuated the room when they heard double voices, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The voices were always there. Like, you're just learning about them finally. Okay, I just gotta... Hold on. So, I have to have... Okay, context. Usually, I'm out of the closet for this. I've set up in the middle of the room on my floor, so I have to set up the whole PC kind of scattered around my room in, like, different places. Usually it's nice and tightly confined in the closet, but right now I've got my drawing tablet acting as a monitor, like on a tether all the way over there, and that's how I'm reading chat. Not very well, might I add. And the model is on there as well, so I'm trying to, like, do stuff. And the main monitor is stuck inside the closet, so I only have one tiny monitor I'm working off of, which is my drawing tablet. Face capture's up there. Camera's right here. There's not going to be any nose reveals this time, guys. Probably. Get ear blasted by... It is June after all. Shut the fuck up, all of you. Alright. You know what? No, I can be tall. That's fine. Having my head cut off bothers me more than me being tall. Spout. What I might do is I might do this then. Yeah, that black surface is really good at reflecting your face, by the way. Yeah, it's only a little bit good. And I've also got glasses glare. Like, there's... Ooh. Yeah, you're not seeing much. Nothing of value, anyway. I hate doing hand cam because I'm bad at it. Your face in the reflection... Well, yeah, I'm not worried because you all knew that I'm a 2 out of 10. You zoom in close enough. Is the audio that bad? Is the audio that bad? Hold on. Let's smell the carbon. Hey, Adeline. Okay, we gotta... Come on now. Let's just get rid of the plastic so the reflection is, like, gone. Alright. There we go. If we get rid of the plastic, then you guys can stop going, reflection. There we go. Probably should have done this at the start, not gonna lie. But I didn't think that it was that shiny. Don't worry, I'll probably put a gratuitous blur over the VOD. There we go. See? Now there's no reflection. Now there's no reflection. Again, I can't see the monitor. It's all the way over there. Like, you guys... When I'm telling you I can't see shit, I can't see shit. Okay. I always suspected Midas was a voidling. I'm just going to check. Okay, I have to go back to the closet. See, like, again, like, this is now extended across the room. And I have to double check to make sure things are still solid. This is ridiculous, by the way. Okay. Don't say slur word, but it's my month. It's my month. What do you mean I can't say a slur word? What the fuck? I have the faggot pass. I am allowed to say faggot as much as I want. I can't say any other slur because I'm white, but I can say faggot because I'm one of those. All right. You know what? Fuck, I can't. The tracking because of my glasses is atrocious. Okay, all right. Let's start off with what's in the box. So, in the big box it came with these extras first. Oh, my head is gonna bother me. It's gonna be so in the way. Came with these extras first. Out of the closet. You guys are so silly. All right. Came with these extras. And there was enough extras to make a whole extra doll. So I kind of get a sneak peek of the their proportions. Although, the interesting thing is that I added, like, oh, and there goes my Twitch chat. I had Twitch chat on a phone. Ah! This sucks. What do you mean double audio? There's no fucking way. Where is the double audio? Where is the audio? You know, no. I'm not even gonna indulge this. All right. Anyway, so I'm gonna bring this up, and my tracking's okay. This is gonna be the broadcast of all time, isn't it? So, the doll didn't come with this part. I actually modeled it out of air dry clay, and I have some thread and needles, and I'm gonna make him a little black suit. And then I'm gonna paint his hair and all that, and I'm gonna have a little custom guy. He's gonna be my little custom guy. I'm very excited. He's gonna be my little Dooder. Yeah. He's gonna be my. The one thing already that is kind of sussing for me, that's sus for me, is the fact that the feet have 3 points of articulation: the ankle and toes. Okay, that's 2 points technically. I don't know, Dooders, you want to play some ballet? You want to do some ballet? All right. But yeah. Yes, this is very cute. Okay. All right, I'm just stalling at this point. So, very fancy, very fancy. Adeline is responsible for this one. And this is technically all 4 parts of a blind box set. So, unless I'm getting screwed over, all 4 versions of the doll should be here. And this is the Sicily Past blind box set. I want to show you guys what we're potentially better be getting. Right here at the very beginning, the blonde one, that doesn't read as anything but a butch lesbian to me. So I don't want to hear anything about it. That's my butch lesbian wife. And then we've got 3 boy band members, and then we got the special, which is just a VTuber basically, a fox priest. Okay. I am not a foot fetishist. Kill yourself, meth wizard. All right, so here, I'm just gonna take him out of the big box. I'm gonna take him out of the big box. I'm gonna take him out of the big box. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is stupid. I shouldn't be excited, but I'm really excited, okay? I don't have hobbies anymore. I'm gonna be so straight up with you. My hobbies used to be drawing. They used to be art, used to be music. Those used to be my hobbies. Those used to be when I went to school for those. Now I can't do them anymore because I have to do them for work, right? So this is my new hobby, and it's so nice to have a hobby again. I am gonna say, you guys got me a breathalyzer a while ago. So, I've been charging it, and we're gonna try it out later tonight. I've got my Black Fly Miami Vice rum mix, and I want to try and prove to you guys that I'm not bullshitting about how fast why am I looking down? How fast I process alcohol. So you guys get to go on a journey with me together. I just gotta plug this back in. Okay. I mean, you guys bought me a breathalyzer. We have to use it. There we go. Okay. And before we get into all that, I'm just giving you guys some spark notes of what you can expect today, okay? Finally, we're gonna be opening Artemis, and we're going to be comparing him to Venti. Now, you guys bought all of these, by the way. So it was about time I opened them. But I want to open these two specifically because I want to show you the difference between a high quality item and a fucking garbage piece of shit. And then we're going to go over how I'm going to fix this to be more like this. Okay? Kind of like how we fixed Holly before. But I'm going to do it even better because that's my fucking boy that they massacred. Okay. I don't know what to open first. Oh, wait, last thing. I found a Barbie doll at a thrift store with no head, so I made it head out of clay. You're gonna help me figure out how what face to sketch on it later. So we're gonna, like, draw. It's just the fucking doll stream. It's just the fucking doll stream. That's what it is. Fuck. Broadcast. Shut. You know what? Before we open these, let's go. All right. Half the bottle down. Box one. Oh. And now my face isn't tracking. There we go. Box one. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, I don't want to rip the box though. It's so pretty. Well, thankfully they're all identical, so as long as I keep one intact, that's fine. That would be a beautiful... Wonder who the artist is. Cast in Sicily. Oh, it's in fucking Chinese. Yeah, I'm not seeing the artist. Oh, and then we've got them on the side as well. Alright. Oh. You want to see Midas have psychosis and pretend the dolls are real? Well, you're in luck, because that was something that I promised I was going to do at the Donathon. I'm going to be doing a stop motion with a bunch of dolls and figures, so one of these... Ooh. Okay, let's slide it open. Alright, we got black hair. Which one is the black hair? Wait, where's his clothing? What? Nani? Oh, this is Federico. Interesting. All right, so we got Federico, and again with the shiny... Oh, there we go. We found his clothes, everyone. Got an instruction manual as to how to put his skull together. I find it more fun when you take it apart. And here's an explanation as to how the joints work. Now, this is a special kind of ball-jointed doll called a mechanical jointed doll. And these are different from ball-jointed dolls in how they are put together. So ball-jointed dolls have like a thread or an elastic that go through them, typically. But mechanical jointed dolls work a little bit more like action figures, where everything is solid. Solid vinyl and plastic or whatever. and they all rotate on an axis. So I guess mechanical jointed dolls are more of a ball jointed doll than a ball jointed doll, except that they're not. They're more like a hinge joint doll. There's millions of different ways to make these things, but... Ooh, and then we got his clothing. How's the cardboard cutout homunculus doing? Oh, the homunculus. Homunculus is homunculing. Actually, speaking of cardboard cutout, hold on. Well, I'm getting... Holy fuck, I'm already overheating. Great. That's great. So, I have a large version of the cardboard cutout, and I have a small version of the cardboard cutout. I'm thinking I'm going to take this to Offkai, and I'm going to give it to the very first Dooder I find. It's not high quality, but it's something, and I made it myself. So, that's novel, right? Ooh, you want the small paper Midas. Ooh. I don't know. Anyway, Federico. Oh my god. Clothing is very high quality. It's got the silk pants. Silk pants. Got the faux oriental shirt. Oh, okay, but it's a Chinese company that did this particular set, so it's not full oriental. It's real oriental. So we got the oriental shirt. Oh, we got the E-boy belt. Got the E-boy belt. Nice Velcro on it. The E-boy belt. Wait, is the Velcro backwards? Oh no, it's good. Okay. And then we got the tail. For one horrible second, I thought this was a plug and not an elastic. And I was gonna go, how does this work? But no. So if we go here, we save him from his carbonite coffin. We're saving him Han Solo style. Look at that. Comes with hands and more hands and... Is that a key? Not entirely sure what that is. It's got boots. I think that's a priority to get on him. Oh, and then he's got his fucking snake! Oh my god. So I love snakes. I love snakes. I love them on characters. I love them in real life. This wraps around his shoulders. I love this. Oh, and these are his magnetic ears, so they come on and off. I'm gonna be so real with you, chat. Oh, first, this card. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh my god, I'd love to have a character card like this. Wait, I want to design some. I want to have the whole set, like, laminate them together and have them as like a little poster on my wall. Now, I'm going to, sorry, got distracted. I will catch up on Supas. I will catch up on rates. I will catch up on all that between every box, okay? So if people come in for, like, whatever reason, and it's like a raid, and I don't see it, just, it would be nice if you guys let them know that I'm not purposely ignoring them, but I am ignoring them. Because doll parts are more important. Oh my god, and they even gave me a little snack! Oh, but I know these are Pixie's favorites, so I'll save them for her. Oh my god, look at all the little hands! You can swap them out! Oh, he's so grumpy. I like his little plastic veil. It's kinda interesting. Alright, so interestingly enough, if we compare the two dolls, the bonus and this one, it's the same hair mold, but it's white as opposed to black. Tempted to steal the black one for the Dooder one, but because it's the same shape. However, I am planning on painting this, so maybe not. I do want everybody to notice the intense collarbone structure. Now, I'm not going to say this is peak male physique, because that means a lot of different things. But at least this is one way to be a peak male, and it's to have childbearing hips. Like, look at that shoulder to waist to hip and thigh ratio, okay? This is peak feminine man, okay? If you are a man with thighs that look like that, hips that look like that, and a waist that looks like that, first of all, you'd make a great woman. You'd make a great object. Like this, you know? This is a woman. It's an object. All right. Joke's getting stale. Let's crack open his ears. Ears. Tiny bean's a great selling point. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you about the fascinating little bulge. There's a triangle. Exactly. Look at that thigh gap. That's peak male physique. I don't know about what you guys are. Oh my god, the little magnets. The ears kind of just flip on. All right, let's get him some clothing on because I know that I'm getting a little uncomfortable seeing him naked. While it's peak sex, it's also like sex, and sex is evil. So let's dress him up, make him decent. Oh yeah, femboys and tomboys. Hell yeah, Adeline. Hell yeah. Come on, get in there. Get in. This does not want to get dressed. I know that you can take the dolls like apart joint by joint to make putting on clothes easier, but I don't like doing that. That scares me. I might have to do that here though because the hands too big for his goddamned wrists. All right, off go your hands, bitch boy. Oh god, my pig. Ugh. Okay, and for you, and for you. Yo, that's kind of something though. I mean, that's kind of something though. Why haven't you tried collabing with Moonshine Animations? Good to see you got relevant Donathungal that lets you play with dolls. Mostly because I've never actually tried stop motion before, and it would be very embarrassing to collaborate with somebody on something that they're an expert on when you've never even attempted it properly. I've done animation, but stop motion animation, I'd want to like practice before approaching the guy. Well, you know what? Since we've like made his hands into pegs, we could theoretically swap them out right now if we want. Might have just got. That's so. Look at his little fucking nubbin. Somebody call Para. Scissors in the background. Yes. You see, that is a Minecraft reference. That is a... Oh god, he looks so pathetic with his little nubbins. Alright, let's give him the gesturing hand. Wait, is it the right hand? Hold on. No, it's the wrong hand. Wait. Yes, okay. This one up there. Great. Make sure that I didn't break it. No, I didn't. Okay, good. Hands are a delicate, scary thing, you see. And so that was that hand, and this one's this hand. Okay. You see, when I try to figure out my lefts and rights, I still have to do the thing where you lift your hands up and you go, okay, which one makes the L towards you? I'm like, okay, L, left, okay. I have to do the hand thing to know my lefts and rights. You nuggeting any of them? That's for the, that's for after stream. No, anyway. Okay, so let's put his pants. It's got, like, lovely script on it. And then after we've dressed him, I'll address the comments. Oh god, I have to rip off his feet, don't I? I don't want to touch his feet. They're weirdly articulated, and by weirdly articulated, I mean they're articulated, period, and that's weird. I saw Necro post a clip of me playing Fable, and I'm not gonna lie, I was this close to changing what I was gonna do today on broadcast because I remembered how much fun Fable is. I'm watching myself play on the clip, and I'm like, ah, fuck, that's right. Fable. Did I miss the Femboys and Tomboys? No, you came just at the start of Femboys and Tomboys time. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do another Fable broadcast soon. Not today. I was tempted to go, oh, well, I'll do the dolls, then I'll do Fable, but I was just like, there's no fucking way I'm doing both. Okay, he's almost dressed. He's almost decent, everybody. What did I do? Necro catching strays. Wait, these shoes kind of... These are kind of bossa nova. These are Wii Shopping Channel. These are peak. Bonus Fable win. We proud you girl, do what you love. Be yourself every life. That's very sweet. That's very sweet. Sorry, I'm distracted by, there we go. Again, they just bend. I don't like that the feet bend. I'm used to, like, non-articulated toes. It seems like a very specific desire for a doll collector to have bendy toes. Title, 4 Left Today. The thumbnail, you with a shotgun. My mind might have playing Left 4 Dead 2. I could play Left 4 Dead 2. No, 4 left is 4 broadcasts left. And today is me being cheeky. Okay. Ah, shit. I forgot to put his tail on. Wait, can I... Oh, I can stick it in his ass. Wait. Oh my god, I am sweating so much. I literally only drank half the alcohol. This is bullshit. We're one doll in, and I have the sweats. I might just, like, end myself right here. Okay. Okay, wrap it around his torso. And I might be able to attach it to the snake. You know what, we're gonna... Hold on. I'm gaming here. I'm gonna slip it on the snake. And the snake can wear the foxtail. Okay. There we go. We got... Federico! Look at him! Look at him! Oh, he's so handsome. Let's move the box out of the way. Stick down. The Federico card. Oh! Oh, and he has a necklace. Hold on. Let me rip your ears off for a second. Put on your jade necklace. Is it a necklace or a bracelet? Oh, whoops, it was a bracelet, but I put it on his neck. Alright, well, he has a necklace now. I loved that I checked after I did the thing. Okay, let's... Did I lose his ear? No, I didn't. Okay. Okay. This is... Federico! Ah! Look at him! Oh my gosh. Oh, he's very handsome. We've got his character. My lighting is dog shit. I swear. Nobody can... Why is my lighting so... Okay, I gotta stand up for a second. My legs are falling asleep. Oh! Okay. Mind if I turn on the fan? No. I'm not turning on the fan. That'll be way too loud. Just as bad as double audio. Okay. Swear to God, I hate... Okay, this is why I hate being flesh. Because I'm overheating so bad, I want to strip down. It is like almost 30 degrees in this room. For no fucking good reason. Because I have no ventilation in here. So I have to turn the fan off so when I have my audio equipment on. Anyway. This is cold though, so let's drink that. Okay. Sweet, okay. So, Federico, put him over, on his box so that we don't mix him up with his hands. Okay. Plastic. There. His instruction manual. Alright, and I'll catch up with Chad in just a second. Oh, also, I got these little discs. I was thinking, at Offkai, I could right now on broadcast, if we want to take a break, I can doodle them, like, as to little dooders, give them little sunglasses and smiley faces and sign the back. And I could give out, because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's about 6 of these. I could give out 6 little signed signed little disc chains. I thought that would be fun. So we'll design those in a little bit. Silica gel. Alright, let me catch up with chat. Midas was just with the flesh gloves. Does anyone have that on their bingo card? Guten Tag, Midas. Guten Tag, typical Jaeger. Alright, let's check out. Okay, didn't miss. Okay, good. I didn't miss anything there. Alright, let's catch up. 38.1 subs until feet of Midas. Kill yourself. Red hair cross? I'm turning on the fan. This is bullshit. I am sweating through my shirt. My underarms are soaked. I am so glad you can't see me. I look disgusting. Okay. Bray, thank you for the 5. Had 3 crowns put in today. And my mouth hurts like hell. Midas is broadcasting those, so it's still a good day. No, I don't think anything could make 3 crowns better. I would know. Mr. Death Star, thank you for 10. Sup, my Kamiyoshi? Why are there 2 nude faceless midgets there? Are you gonna pull a god and give them life and give them existential dread? I'm working on it. This one has a face. He's just doesn't have any hair color. This one I'm gonna illustrate on later, and this one's a femoid, unfortunately. Maximus 2. How's the cardboard cutout homunculus doing? Ah, we covered that one. Umbre, thank you for 5. Let's get a new hobby. You got me into Uji, so I'm adapting my wardrobe from EGA to EGA plus Gothic OG. So I've spent a bit on that recently. Hell yeah! Here's the thing. Hold on. I need the microphone nice and close to my mouth. So, like, just so you can hear. Femboy fashion needs to evolve, and it needs to evolve now. Because I am so fucking sick. I am so fucking sick of seeing the same striped socks, the same pseudo, like the mini skirt, like that one mini skirt. Everybody who knows what femboys are knows what I'm talking about. No, there's so many other ways you could express femininity in a really sexy, cute way. But no, so many femboys are so fucking lazy. Or they just don't put in a modicum of no, build a unique style. Literally steal from a random female, fashion blogger. Like, you don't need to be skimpy to be feminine, right? Like, you could do so many different interesting, cool things, like Gothic OG or Lolita. Like, those are really cool alternative styles. Or you could be sexy, but really? The same skirt? The same socks? Femboys, if you want to get into female fashion, you are not free from the same criticisms that I would give a dumb bitch, okay? If a dumb bitch, hold on, I need to take my glasses off. If a stupid woman wears the exact same thing as everyone else, I'm gonna critique her fashion style because she doesn't have any, okay? So if you're joining in on feminine fashion, you want to be sexy, you want to be cute, just know that if you do the exact same Temu fucking tier outfit as everyone else, you deserve nothing because you bring nothing new and you don't express your personal style. You just went for the easiest thing to find. The first thing you saw. And you know what? If you find it sexy, that's fine. If that's all you can hide in your closet, fair enough. But again, I'm gonna critique you. Okay. Microphone goes back up, glasses go back on. The longer the icon of sin on stream, the weebier she will become. Lomao. Thank you, Almighty Oreo King, for the 5. Oh yeah, femboys and tomboys. Hell yeah, Adeline. Thank you for the 5. Nick somebody, thank you for the 10. And yeah, I already covered the moonshine the allegations ideas. Do not indulge the bulge, femboys. Femboy Victorian. Isn't being a bitch the whole point? True. Femboys and women's athletic wear. Okay, but imagine. Okay, but if a guy wore what bitches usually wear to the gym, don't you think they would get kicked out? Unironically, don't you think men would get dress coded if they wore the same shit that women try to get away with at the gym? Women are like, oh no, don't stare at me. When all of their parts are kind of like floating out there. Like, nah. We need femboys to dress like that, and then that would solve that problem. Legends tell of the Jirai Kai femboy. Any metal concert you've ever been to, Midas? Just curious. Okay. I'm gonna be so real with you. Growing up, it had it drilled into me that concerts were for losers, unless you were performing into them. Like, my mother and my father always were like, no, why would you want to attend a concert? Only losers go to concerts, unless you're performing in them. Do you want to be sheep? Do you want to be cattle? You want to be stuck in like a sweaty, gross venue, listening to something that you had nothing to do with? No, that makes you a fucking loser. Anyway, and then I found out after I grew up that my dad went to concerts all the time as a teenager, and that was only the opinion of my mother. So I was denied the ability to go to concerts as a teenager because they were expensive and they needed an excuse for me not to go. So as an adult, I've been to, the only concerts I've ever been to are like ones that my siblings have performed in. So like, no, I've never been to a real concert or a good one. I've always wanted to go, but it was always instilled into me that that was loser behavior. And then after I figured out that it wasn't, I mean, I missed all of the opportunities. Now I'm an adult, right? And I don't have time. I don't have the ability. And all the bands I really liked growing up have broken up and left. Like, they're not, you know, active most of the time anymore. Some of them are on, like, reunion tours, but nah. I will attend VTuber concerts, though, when they're in the area, because I can make an excuse for that. Kermit the Frog is a Muppet. I fucking love Kermit the Frog. Thought that too, but I went Rock in Rio and Metallica were Memphis giant flamethrower on the stage during the trick. I don't think that people who like concerts are losers anymore. I was genuinely just brought up that way, falsely. Like, I thought... I take things pretty literally. And so when my parents say something or said something growing up, I took it as gospel. Of concert to lose behavior? Sure, alright, I won't go... I'm gonna turn off the fan, I'm sorry, it's so loud. I can see the audio in OBS peaking because it's on. I'm so sorry. No, concerts, don't go to concerts. All right, fair enough. We hate hippies? Yeah, sure, I hate hippies. Basically, they didn't realize that I was, like, genuinely internalizing everything they said. They thought that maybe I was just agreeing to get them to move on, and I was being polite. No, like, I genuinely believe everything they said. Like, believed. Like, fuck, like, they brought me up Catholic, right? Or Catholic. They brought me up Orthodox, Ukrainian Catholic, but with a Russian Orthodoxy kind of bent. And it was always like, no sex before marriage. It's a sin. Bad thing. You go straight to hell for that. I have 5 siblings. And I have learned that every single fucking one of them has had sex before marriage. And my parents also had sex before marriage. I'm the only one that hasn't because I followed the rules. Because I thought that was what you were supposed to do. But no, I'm the loser? I'm the loser? No. I'm somebody that has, respect towards what I'm being told. So if I'm being told not to do something, I'm not gonna do it, right? So, joke's on me, I guess. Because everybody else in the world got the memo before I did. Alright, so, we unboxed my wife. Did her hands just go flying everywhere? Oh god, did I lose hands already? That's okay. It's an easy enough spot to find them in. I'm just gonna... Okay, let's just take her out. Okay. I know this looks like a very feminine twink, but I'm coping. I want you guys all to realize that this is a butch lesbian, okay? You know why? Because I said so. This is a butch lesbian. Midas was an NPC? Shut the fuck up! Just because you're right doesn't mean you... Is it NPC behavior to respect your parents, chat? Chat, is it NPC to respect your parents? Because then fine, I'm NPC. Okay, respect, but you know. If respect means following the arbitrary rules that they've set up when they don't follow them themselves, yeah. No, I was like pissed when I found that out. And you know how I found that out? It was because I was like, okay, well, I was like in my like second year university. I was like, okay, I know that it's like against the rules in the Bible, and I'm not religious personally, secretly, but like, it was like, well, I'm curious, where is this verse that's controlled my life? Because it has controlled everything I do in my life because I'm scared to break the rules. And so I went and I looked it up. There is no verse in the Bible that forbids premarital sex. It is not a sin. It's like kind of discouraged, but even then, it's like not even like a, well, you'll be punished for it kind of discouragement. It's like, you probably shouldn't. Things are easier when you get married. It's like, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. Anyway. So we got the cute dog ears. We got the fedora. You sure about that? Lamau? Okay, I'm talking about specifically a cardinal sin that forbids it, Koss. There is no cardinal sin that forbids it. I'm talking about that explicitly, okay? There's a difference between it's discouraged and it will send you directly to hell. Okay? And I was always told, you have one sex once, you burn forever, right? You have wrong sex once. It was, you have wrong sex once, you go to hell, and there is no forgiveness ever, even if you ask for it or beg for it. Right? That was what I was taught. So it's like, all right. Guess I'm gonna get into like amputee pornography then. I don't know. So hands. Oh, and it's got a baiting stick. Perfect. I mean, like, not to be that guy, but like, isn't like the rate of domestic violence the highest in lesbian relationships? I read that somewhere once, and I believe it. All right, so we got a lesbian with a fedora and a beating stick. At least you're going to heaven. There is no heaven that would take me. I don't qualify. Even if I did, I am automatically disqualified because I don't believe in it. Not anymore. Haven't for a long time. We got the hands. I'm gonna move that down here. More instructions, more shoes, more weirdly, overly articulated feet. Look at that. That's so weird. How did your parents square that committing that sin equals hell forever with no forgiveness logical way with the story of St. Paul? That's the funny thing. They didn't. If I ever had questions, it was just like, you just don't ask questions because you're not getting answers. So it was like, Why do you believe it? Because you just do. And if you question it, you're a bad person. I genuinely had like a conversation once with my mother in a bathroom. I was like, I was like 15, 14, and I said, I'm having a crisis of faith. Like verbatim, I said that. I'm having a crisis of faith. I would like, things to make a little more sense. I would like to have a conversation about this, a mature one. And she was fucking pissed. She started screaming at me, You don't know what that means, or you wouldn't be saying it. You are not having one. That was the end of the conversation. I think it was at that point where I was like, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm not having one. It's resolved now. Stream is full of unclothed bodies. Yes, this broadcast is beautifully unclothed. Hold on, my leg's hurting. Oh, and then the fedora's gone. I love fedoras. I love fedoras so much. Kind of new here. What's going on? What's happening? Naked Dollman. Naked Dollman. Unfortunate Eastern European Catholic culture. Real? It was at that point where I was just like, you know what? I don't believe in it. And if I say that, I will be punished. So I'm just going to not believe in it very quietly. Except for on the internet. In front of 60,000 people. Where everybody can hear my really bad hot takes. Okay. Take off the hands. I feel like Midas will be an actual mob boss in the roaring 2020s. Real? When it comes to restrictions, Christianity or Orthodoxy is very tolerant compared... Okay, Orthodoxy is like a strange branch of Catholicism. I wouldn't exactly qualify it as Catholic. They've got like a very rich, steep, different tradition. It has like similar scripture and similar like basis of faith, but I wouldn't necessarily conflate the two. Orthodoxy is not very kind. It is kinder than Islam, but I don't claim to know enough about other religions to actually compare them because that's stupid. I'm only going to compare things I actually have looked up into. Otherwise, all I'm doing is comparing stereotypes, and that just makes me look dumber than I already am. Dante's Inferno doesn't make sense. Following Christianity. Yeah, because Dante's Inferno was a glorified fanfiction. It wasn't, like, real... Oh, fuck, I put the hands on backwards. Been abused in a relationship. Oh, interesting. Okay, but, like, that just makes it more vague. Are the lesbians in a lesbian relationship, then? Like, is the abuse in the lesbian styled relationship? Or is it lesbians are abused in heterosexual relationships? Because then that's not a lesbian relationship. So, like, is the statistic specifically for lesbian relationships, or is it not? That's the question. The hat's not sticking anymore. There you go. Oh my god, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I'm disgusting. I'm a creature. Okay, let's put it's not a cravat. It's a... Oh, there's a fancy name for it, but I don't remember. Not a branch, but Eastern Orthodox, it's a kind. Sick people go to the doctor, not cure people. All sick and... Oh, okay. No. Okay, I'm Ukrainian Catholic, but I follow a Russian Orthodox rite, if that makes sense. So we call ourselves Ukrainian Catholic. But everything we do follows Russian Orthodoxy traditions. And it's really weird. I'm talking specifically about my weird blend of the religion. I'm not gonna claim to understand true European style shit, you know? Because I don't live there. Again, it's difficult once you start getting to, like, things that have semantics, yes? Things that have bonus context. Anyway, look at my wife. My wife is amazing. This is my Beauty and the Beast beauty. So far, we've unboxed Federico and Mikana. There we go. They're very pretty. Oh, no, careful. Is it Mikana? No, it's what did they call them? I'll have to look at the box again. Oh, that's Eduardo. Sorry, my bad. Federico and Eduardo. I missed it. My knees. Oh, here. Is this from a series? This is an original box set series, blind box series. So this is not from any movies or games. These are special art figurines done by one artist, and they were turned into special dolls. We're almost done. We're halfway through. Like that. I just wish my lighting was better. Oh, and it looks like the breathalyzer is fully charged. How do I use it? Okay. So we got the breathalyzer. Okay? Oh, no, out of the way. Got the breathalyzer. There we go. Let's test my blood alcohol level. Operation, page 6. Insert the nozzle into the slot. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many nozzles. Oh, that's a lot of beeping. A lot of beeping for something I didn't do yet. Okay, let's finish the liquor. And we'll give this like 10 minutes. I'm lost with this broadcast. Yeah, no, we're kind of chaotic here. Especially since it's a hand cam. Hand cams are very difficult for me to plan. I'm not a face cam or hand cam broadcast streamer, whatever. Why the fuck is this? Okay. Okay. Do I blow into it now? It says wait, and it's doing a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Did that do anything? Why are you beeping so loudly? Holy shit. Okay, so what's the legal limit of blood alcohol content? Give me the number of the legal blood alcohol content. Because it just gave me a number, and I'm curious to know if I won or not, but I'm not going to say the number first. I want to see what you guys say. Oh, excuse me. I mean, I could blow into it again. Give me the number and I'll blow into it again. 0.08. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, let's do it again, guys. Okay, we gotta wait 15 seconds, then we gotta blow into it, and then it works. Okay. We'll do the we'll do the alcohol test, and then we'll do another doll. Can you see that? That says 0.10. All right. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. What is this fucking broadcast, guys? Move you guys out of the way. All right, let's grab your car keys. Yeah! Are you feeling ready for the road? You guys suck. Look, I already did a drunk driving broadcast, okay? Ooh, 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 ooh. This one is the Pop Star. Ah. So this is Luciano, and he has something very interesting in his outfit. Hold on. He has a rib cage corset. Oh. Oh my god. Ah. Look at that. Look at that. Ah. That's so cool. I fucking love ribcage themed corsets. All right, he looks like every male VTuber ever that's been canceled. I mean, look at his fucking smug ass face. That's crazy. Now, what's this supposed to be? That's like a little key down there. It's a cool ribcage corset, right? Anyway. Got his boots, got his wolf ears. Here we go. And his name is Luciano. Very pretty. Oh my god, the alcohol. Making me boip. Making me boip. Boip, 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 boip. Ooh, he's got the fancy clothing. Alright. He does have the sex pest hair, absolutely. And he has like the, so you know, bitches that smoke long cigars, how they have like the big feather boas? He has a big feather boa because he's a bitch who smokes a long cigar, I suppose. Got his tail. Let's put the tail on first this time. Somehow? Okay. Because I keep forgetting. Okay, there we go. We got his plug-in. I'm gonna be so real. Chat, I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. But aside from the failed Midas fursona, earlier today, I have developed a proper one. A non-Midas themed fursona. Not for sex reasons. I have things that I am very into, and that's very admittedly not one of them. That's not one of them. It was cute, okay? I looked at it and I'm like, oh, this is kind of wholesome, Chungus. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of cutesy. Oh no. Will you ever get to see it? No. But I caved in. I caved in. Like, it was... I just wanted to see how it would look developed, right? And I'm like, oh, no, this is cute. It's not might over. It's just it's me gun. It's me gun. No, Midas Furry arc is not starting. I don't care how many military furries I have in my chat. You will not convert me to that dark side of the internet. It's a very wholesome, cute creature. I can no longer watch Corb Midas. This is unacceptable. Why were you watching Corb Midas in the first place? That's very cringe of you. Like, don't you know that Midas is just a hateful, monstrous being? Midas is a really mean meanie. Midas is a meanie. Oh, is the shirt on backwards? What the fuck? Oh, it's backwards. He looks like a little ghost. Okay, hold on. Gotta put the shirt on forwards. He looks like one of those Cuban dancer women. Have you guys ever watched I Love Lucy? Like the backup dancers for Ricky Ricardo? That's what he looks like. He looks like one of those women. With like the fruit piled up on their heads. They call me Cuban Pete. Boom chicky boom 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 chicky boom boom chicky boom 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 boom. But instead of like, you know, being a Cuban woman, he's like a white, vaguely K-pop styled Chinese animal male. There we go. Get the fuck in your shirt. This is a very inconvenient shirt. Did she call us Dooders? I thought we were the Sky Army, you know, because of the gold butter theme and all. I have never heard of the Sky Army. Excuse you. I think that's an invention of your own. No. You guys have always... So, okay, where the Dooders came from, for those who are new, because there is quite a few new people, the Dooders were a community invention, actually. Back when I had the initial Discord, not the current one, but the one that ended up getting shut down because people were flooding it with heinous shit, I wanted to know, hey guys, what do you want your fan name to be? Because I don't have any fucking idea. I don't care. And somebody said, hey, why don't we be like Dooders? I'm like, great, you're Dooders now. There we go. He's got his cute little feather boa, like the lesbian Cruella de Vil that he is. Okay. They call me Cuban Pete. I'm the king of the rumba beat. When I play the maracas, I go chick chicky boom, chick chicky boom. There we go. Yeah, I grew up. Okay, so when I grew up, I had no, like, cable television. I wasn't allowed to watch Disney Channel or all of that shit growing up in the mid-2000s, the golden age of kids' TV. But, it was because my parents didn't want me to be exposed to advertisements shilling toys or junk food or all that. They didn't care about the shows so much, they just didn't like advertisements. So I was allowed to watch anything that we could get on disc, DVD, or VHS, but I could not watch it live because we could not control advertisements live. And so I ended up just watching a lot of like Twilight Zone and a lot of like I Love Lucy or Monty Python growing up. And I also watched a lot of the first 2 seasons of Pokemon specifically, because we had those on VHS. Oh my god, his pants are so fucking tight. There we go. Okay, but they look so good on him. Men, if you have a beautiful waist like this, a waist to hip to thigh ratio, wear tight pants. Do it. Oh, my kneecaps. Okay. You ever get VeggieTales? Okay. Interestingly enough, we had a rule in our house that we weren't allowed to watch kids Christian media because it was blasphemous. Like, because it was something that the evangelicals liked. Anything that evangelicals liked, we were not allowed to participate in our house. So, like, any of those fucking weird Christian rock bands, unless they were pre-approved, we weren't allowed to listen to because they were, quote-unquote, heretical or satanic, despite having Catholic or Christian whatever messaging, because they were the wrong type. And so VeggieTales was seen as false and satanic, and we were never allowed to watch it. And when I grew up and I got older and I watched it, it was just like, huh, this was overhyped and mid. I feel like I'm doing too much talking with a girl. I'm trying to get to know it and see if things go further. Do women find that cringe? It depends on the quality of the talking, if that makes sense. If you are the one who is starting every single conversation, it's okay to start a lot of them, but if you're starting every single conversation, then she is finding it cringe. Then she is just accepting what you're doing and she's not engaging with you on a peer-to-peer level. Women that are interested in you, and men too, for that fact, anybody that is interested in you as a person is going to respond in kind, and they are going to message first once in a while. So use that as your litmus test. If she is also messaging you first once in a while, and you're not starting every single conversation, then she is interested. Okay? But if you are starting every single conversation, then you need to reevaluate how much time you're spending on this person. And there he is. Oh, he's kind of pretty. Oh my god, they're all so fucking pretty. What the fuck? How old do you need to be in your server? 18. You need to be 18. Not because we're doing furry sex roleplay, but because there is a lot of emotional and legal baggage that comes with babysitting somebody under 18 knowingly. And everybody in my server is some form of, well, not everybody, but a lot of the people in my server are mentally ill adults. They are disenfranchised men, and they are socially awkward. That is a recipe for disaster if you have somebody under 18 there, because there's probably not going to be anybody intending to do anything heinous, but they probably will accidentally socially awkward themselves into a Chris Hansen episode. So just skip that entirely, because that's stupid. I don't want that drama. I don't want that bullshit. I'm keeping that far away from me. And kids are annoying. We're not? Then what am I doing here? Ratchet. Mods are specifically ordered, if they know that you're under 18, if you admit to that, if anybody here admits to being under 18, that they are to be banned. If you're admitting right now that you're under 18, I actually am obligated to let my mods know that you have to be banned. So I hope that's not what you're saying. And the final box. The titular character of the whole series. Look at him. He's a beautiful man. This is probably the one that I would have sex with. In a theoretical world. Because he is beautiful. Okay, box over here. Hi, I'm Maud. Mentally, I'm 5 years old. Yeah, okay. Okay, Necro. Twink number 4! Yes, Adeline? Why is it the one I want to dress up at? I don't know. Maybe because you have good taste. I don't fucking know. It's not my fault you have good taste. Alright. Get rid of those silica gels. I like that these all have, like, the same base models, if that makes sense, because that means They could wear each other's outfits. Alright. Like, this is a very classical, like, emo, e-boy kind of visual. Twink Force breached containment. Twink Force breached containment! Okay. Got the ears. Got the shoes. And we've got... title card. Alright, Marcello. 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 I like that they're all kind of like Italian names. Move this down here. God, I love these cards. They're all so pretty. I've been told I'm mature for my age since I was 12. I still do 8 years later. When people tell you that you're mature for your age, online specifically, it's because they're trying to fuck you. And that's a red flag. If they're telling you that offline, and it's like an elderly woman, they pity you and they see that you're a damaged human being. Or they're taking advantage of you in another way. Nobody in the history of humanity... Okay, that's a lie. There are some people. I'm trying to think of a good example of a wholesome version of somebody saying that. Because I know they exist, but I can't conjure it off the top of my head. Just be careful of anybody ever saying, wow, you're so mature for your age. True or not. Because they're typically dishonest. Is he the one going in the jar? That's crazy. Bibbidi bobbidi. Marcello. Yeah, okay. He's the main character. That's crazy. Oh, these legs are not going in. Oh, it's the fucking articulated feet! They say trauma emanating from your aura. My grandma. You're so mature. Okay, there we go. There's a good example of a wholesome version, potentially. You're so mature for your age. Super elderly woman. Typically aren't going to try and rape you. Typically. I've not really heard of too many super elderly women being sexually promiscuous. I think they're usually a little too bored to do that. They're busy with other things. Though, like, the women in their 40s sometimes like to molest men and boys and whatnot. I don't trust women in their 30s and 40s. Ugh. Unmarried women in their 30s and 40s who are attractive and not chasing career options are red flags. 100%. If you're like a 30, 40-year-old attractive woman who is a young school teacher, like a school teacher for young boys, if you're not married or not in a relationship or recently broken up, that's a red flag. It's a red flag. You need to protect your sons. What the fuck kind of shirt is this? Oh. Well, okay. I get that it's like a slut shirt, but like... That turtleneck isn't gonna stretch over the head. Oh, I should probably take the head off, actually. That's probably how I'm supposed to do it. Okay, we're ripping his head off, everybody. You shall see how mechanical jointed doll heads come off. They come off in chunks. They call me Cuban Pete. Chicky boom boom, chicky boom boom, chicky boom. I'm just gonna have to rip all of his limbs off, aren't I? Do I really want to figure that out right now? Is there Velcro on the back of the collar? No, there is not. No, my son is gay. That's crazy. Alright, hold on. I gotta get him into the male manipulator outfit. Ah! Just hope I don't rip it. There we go. Oh my god, that is peak sex. That is peak sex. Anyway, not to be a degenerate on main, but like... Nothing is hotter than a decapitated head. Like, I just want to be, like, fully transparent here. Decapitated head is so totally underrated. Like, I'm so real here. Like, undead animated corpse, decapitated head. Can you imagine the possibilities? Can you imagine the possibilities? Because I do. And those possibilities are fucking premium. And you are all liars if you say that you would not be into that. Only a liar. You can't scream after all. That's crazy. Close it up, welcome back, Vlad! No! Okay, but vampires. Also peak sex. I've decided to take this as a compliment. Alright, and... Oh, and he's got the dog collar. Of course he does. Let's strap that on him. Oh my god, wait. It's got a leash? Okay. Anyway. What have we learned today, chat? That all of the training in the world, religiously, has made me a worse person. Because I missed out on all the normal experiences, so to cope, I came up with my equivalencies, which were honestly worse. If any of you here ever achieve having children, let them fuck up. Let them do dumb, cringe things, and let them enjoy a little bit of heinous life. Especially if there's very few consequences to it. I don't care if it's irritating to you. Because the less normal you allow your children to be, the more they have to mentally make up for it in different ways. And that's not always good. That Midas has bad opinions about single attractive mid to late 20s school teacher ladies or out of any of his... And no, I didn't say 20s. I literally said 30 to 40. I said 30 to 40, not 20s. 20s, that's different. 20s, that's a porn tag. 30 to 40s? No. Because attractive women in their 30s and 40s do exist. But attractive women in their 30s to 40s that exist, if they're single, there's usually a reason why. And it's usually not a good reason unless there's very specific circumstances. Right? Okay, but using the head, not from the mouth side. Exactly! You get it. You get it. Use it from the stump and go out the mouth. That's, like, actually peak. That is genuinely peak of all peak. Okay. Alright, so we've got our male manipulator outfit here. We've got the big, tall wolf ears. Now, I'm not a fan of these ears, per se, but because they're part of the character, put them on. And we've collected the band. And then we've got our bonus, which I'm going to be customizing to look like a Dooder. Holy shit, I'm overheated. Okay. Maybe they're a nun. A nun doesn't typically work in a public school system. I'm gonna be so real with you. Okay. Put the box down here. Let's move the garbage real quick, guys. Okay. And my question is how am I gonna figure out plastic storage? because I don't like keeping a billion boxes, but I also think it's important to preserve packaging for some of this, specifically for preservation in case I actually get the chance to leave this household. Okay. Well, for now, let's just put refuse plastic in the big box. And then I can empty that out later after broadcast. Okay. Is it a male manipulator to manipulate the man or to manipulate other men? No, that's a good question. Okay. So we got my wife. All right, so quick ranking tier list here. We've got the violent woman in a relationship. So my beautiful butch wife. We've got literally me. That's just me right here. This is me. We've got Cruella DeVille. And then we've got My Little Pony cum jar. That's got the whole set. Put you right here. I'm gonna have to figure out some fun staging for these later. Oh, that's the breathalyzer manual. Okay. So we finished the pile. And now, I want to compare some characters for a second. So we've got a Funko Pop of Artemis Fowl. And we got a, Good Smile, Nendroid of Venti. God, I wish the lighting was better. This is so shit. Now, we have already fixed a Holly Short pop vinyl. I'm not sure if I want to open this because I like it being in mint condition, but I will examine it with you thoroughly. It is vinyl, and it has every little detail carved into it. Everything is a separate piece. The faceplates come off. The hair is carved intricately. The hat is a separate piece, and it's posable. Posable. This is one fucking lump. This is a lump. Okay? The head turns and that's it. Not a unique mold in the slightest. Get out of the fucking box, you piece of shit. Alright. It's even an unpleasant opening experience, okay? Now, I have all three of these. I've got Mulch, Holly, and Artemis, and I've actually got 2 Hollies and Artemises and only 1 Mulch. I don't have the rare variation of Artemis. There was a very rare random chance where you can get Artemis with his sunglasses, but that's okay. Now, we take off his blister packaging because fuck me, I guess. That's going in the garbage. First of all, this is movie Artemis, so it's inaccurate and strange because they never have real acorns in the movie. Just that one weird, fake golden acorn, right? Oh god, they give him the broad shoulders that they give the adults too. So this is supposed to be movie Artemis, okay? Movie Artemis is 12. They give him the adult proportions. They gave him something that wasn't even movie accurate. His eyes are black, which is, I guess it's a Funko Pop thing, but if they can make semi-accurate Pokemon, they can give him blue eyes. I don't care. And his hair's brown. He's supposed to have blue eyes, black hair, and paper white skin. And this is just a dude who works in HR who found an acorn on the sidewalk. Okay? All of this is disrespect. All of this, the fucking little triangle nose. I'm going to actually lose my shit. This is pure disrespect. Oh my god. You fucking... Beyblade, let it rip! Oh, there he goes. Oh, hold on. He fell. There we go. Hey, Midas, how do you feel to have a plushy version of yourself? Oh, you mean this guy? I love it. I love it. It's my little buddy. Anyway. So, we have... Hold on. This is the figurine broadcast, okay? So, I want you guys to see. This is the 3 set, okay? Get out of here. This is the 3 set. The unopened 3 set, and I'm keeping this in mint condition because this is a movie tie-in item. It's an exclusive, and I don't want it to be touched. This is my collector's item. Okay? But I have it here so that we can compare Artemis before and after, but also Holly. Now, I'm going to show you the Holly that I personally fixed. Now, I want you to see the difference between a Funko Pop before the shitification, post shitification and pre shitification. So, in the novels, Holly is basically black. She's black. Like, straight up, she's black, okay? Here they got, like, a cute little white girl to play her. So, not to be, like, a DEI queen or anything like that, but we fixed that. We also made her goggles removable and gave her a better face-up. That is not a Funko Pop. We also fixed her helmet. We adjusted her suit. This is just a fucking lump of plastic, I swear to God. I'm not gonna crash out about Artemis Fowl again. You can't make me do it. Anyway, when this is done, I'll take a picture of, like, fixed Holly and fixed Artemis beside shitty Holly and shitty Artemis. Okay, Holly goes back in the box. Okay. Do you see yourself more as Holly or Artemis? Oh, Artemis easy. Artemis easy. Artemis was my literally me character. And so, seeing him made into a Parks and Rec character makes me want to gouge my eyes out, really. Anyway, I will be fixing him. But I just want you to compare. I want you to see. Oh my God. I might actually have to take Venti out of the box for you guys to see him. The lighting is so bad. Like, I'm mad! Okay, anyway. Oh, her head fell off. 1 second. So now comes the time when I'm catching up on the doll-related things I wanted to do. We're doing them all in one go instead of doing them, like, piece at a time. I wanted to do all of these things separately for a while, but I never had a broadcast to do them on. So I've got a notepad here, and we're going to sketch some test faces for this woman. Keeps her husband in the cookbox. The cup cube. You cannot fix him. Fuck you, Desu. I'm Desu. Fuck you, Des. I will fix him. I can fix him. I am the only one qualified to fix him, okay? I am the only one. Only one. I do know the Artemis Fowl movie is superior to the books in every way, especially with the whitewashing. Oh yeah, I'm sure that you're gonna say the blackwashing they did of Butler was also good, huh? They whitewashed Holly and they made Butler black, which implies slavery. And it's like... And don't make me sound like a woke freak. I never want to sound like a freak. But don't swap races arbitrarily for no reason. You're not even making a political statement at that point. You're just being weird. Alright. So I'm thinking, since we're making a femoid, about, like... I'm thinking one of two mindsets. I'm thinking, like... Big tomboy brat eyes. Or cute, sultry feminine eyes. So, when I say tomboy brat, I mean, like, this. Okay? When I say sultry feminine, I mean... Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here and make some money too. Get out of here like some other men do. Why don't you do right? Okay, yeah, there we go. Like some other men do. Funny hearing you freak out a bit, forgetting about the how the hiatus works. What do you mean, forget how the hiatus works? I know exactly how the hiatus works. I'm the one stuck in it. I'm not forgetting. Yes, July. Fuck you guys. Anyway, I'm gonna have fun. All right, let's. Well, she's got like she's got the fingerless glove, so let's do big tomboy head. Actually, just so that we have the proportions to the body, let's stick it on for a second. Let's sketch third of the way down. So we're gonna draw directly on this, and then off broadcast, I will paint it, and I will paint the body to match as well. But this is specifically paper clay, which is a type of clay that kind of has the texture of, well, paper, and it's porous too, so it'll soak up a lot of paint. So you sketch underneath, and then you paint on top. It hides the sketch. I always wanted to do doll customizing, like on YouTube, but never could really get into it and do it well. Like, if that makes sense? Like, I always tried it, but, like, I always fucked it up in crucial stages. So, it's, like, the one art hobby that I'm really shit at. But I'm doing it anyway. You know why? Because I like to have fun. Get out of here. Make me some money too. Okay, probably get rid of that corner a little bit. Let's make her a little angry. Let's give her a little mole on the side of her cheek, because it's not a good design if it doesn't have a mole. Okay. So I tried contacting the people who developed the Postal games, and they haven't gotten back to me yet. But I have an idea. Because I want to contact them, and I want to get in their ear. I want to make something interesting. Midas, what's your favorite country? Unfortunately, it's Ireland, because I'm a big, Artemis Fowl fan. I'm like the weeaboo of Ireland, which fucking sucks because of the state of Ireland right now. It was the place I always wanted to move to. But I really don't think that's possible anymore. The Ireland that I fell in love with doesn't exist these days, so I don't have a replacement country. I haven't really given it much thought. What about you? Do they know you played the game 15 hours straight? They do. They do. That was included in the DM. Let's see. They're most likely doing time right now. No, they just released a new DLC, and they're active on Twitter every day. The people who made Postal. So, like, what the fuck do you mean, like, Pippa? The fuck do you mean, like, Pippa? No. I've liked Ireland because of this little bitch since I was teeny. I am not... Do you guys want to see Whooper? I'm gonna show you Whooper. We did this at Edmonton. He's a big guy. I like him. Have you tried blackmailing them? I haven't tried blackmailing them yet, Gareth. People don't like being compared to each other, okay? I love Pippa, but I hate being compared to her, and I hate there being parallels, because I know that the instant she sees those things, that she will think I'm doing it on purpose, and that she will hate me. I don't like comparisons, because it's nothing is intentional, but I know that if somebody was doing that about me, that would piss me off, right? And I would hate them. So I expect that of her. I just don't like I like her. And it's funny that we've got lots of things in common, but I hate the comparison. Because I know that she would fucking despise me for it. Just stop comparing me to her, guys. I don't want her to hate me because of it. Anyway, let's do a few glasses, and then I think I need to turn off the hand cam and just properly broadcast for a bit, because it's too fucking hot in here. Okay, so we've got our first little off-kai Dooder. How do I sign it? Just Midas, maybe? There we go. A little signature on the back. We got a little dude on the front. And we're gonna have 6 little different dudes. This one, he's gonna have some cool glasses. Let's have a little sparkle. Got the cool Dooder. Why the fuck did I just put a T in my own fucking name? How do I misspell my own name? Alright. Somebody's getting a fucking 1 with my name spelt wrong. Rare gotcha pull. Midas is a fucking idiot. Alright. Alright, now this is the ultra rare Dooder with normal glasses, okay? This is what the face looks like with like normal round like glasses. So nerd Dooder. There we go. Now my signature's looking better. ultra rare SSR. Midas can't fucking spell. Hole. Alright. Then we're gonna have regular sunglasses Dooder, but he's gonna be sad for some reason. We're gonna have Suitor. Sad Dooder. Look at that. We got our Suitor here. Midas. There we go. And we've got 2 more Dooders left. Let's do Hard Eyes Dooder. Now this is the Dooder that's too busy to pay attention because he's shooting up drugs. The Hard Eyes isn't romance, by the way. Hard Eyes means that your mind is obliterated by some sort of amphetamine. Your mind is somewhere else. So we're gonna do the 3 mouth. Okay? Hard Eyes, 3 mouth means that you are a drug-sniffing whore. Okay? Whoever gets betrothed the Hard Eyes Dooder it's not a compliment. It's not a compliment. Okay. Boomer Dooder. Okay. And now we've got the last one. Last Dooder. I think final Dooder will be Dooder with no glasses. So this is Dooder with normal glasses. This is Dooder with no glasses. This is no glasses Dooder. Oh, and it's gonna have a little mole on the cheek. There we go. Sweet. And then we've got the signature. I'll be taking these to off-kai. I'm not sure if I'll keep the regular strings or if I'll get something a little hardier. But I'll be giving these out to 6 Dooders. I will be giving out this to the first Dooder I find, but I'll clean up the edges a bit so it's a bit sturdier. So there will be 7 things that I give away to off-kai. That's exciting. I haven't really done anything like that before. Kind of fun. Is that Dirk Strider? Fuck yeah, it is. We love Dirk Strider in this household. I'm curious if my blood alcohol level is different now after a while. So let's turn you on. Okay. Looks so good. What the hell is that creature? Felicia comes. Don't you come in my chat. That's disgusting. All right. All right, and my blood alcohol level is... Oh, it's gone down. We are at... Can we show that, please? 0.9. 0.09, sorry. Sweet. All right. I think, you know, that makes about sense. Hey. Oh, is there anything else hand cam that you guys want to look at? This is our last hand cam. The drink more. All I got is coffee, buddy. So this will be the final hand cam before the hiatus. Is there anything else that I want to show you guys before I pack this up? pregnant with Midas's child. You fucking wish. You fucking wish. I shall do a stop motion feature presentation where this lovely lesbian goes on an adventure. I will kiss her gratuitously. Actually, unironically, something I'm working on is with some other VTubers, a stage play adaptation, in VTuber form, of course, of an original production of Beauty and the Beast. Not this Disney bullshit. It won't be a musical, but it will be an original, like, script. So it's not going to be a Beauty and the Beast that already exists. It's something that I am writing from scratch, based off of the original story. So it'll be interesting. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, what else am I doing? Well, I'm doing a fucking lot. The cinnamon roll video is recorded, and the footage is uploaded to my computer. I'm just editing it, so the cinnamon roll video will be dropping soon. How soon? We'll see. But everything will be done before hiatus. It has to be, because after hiatus, I can't fucking do anything. After hiatus starts, I will be gridlocked for a solid month. I will not be around. So everything has to be out before hiatus starts. The ASMRs are being worked on. I'm writing an original script as well for the Yandere one. You won't believe how excited I am for that. It's been so long. It's been so long since I've been able to do a good Yandere ASMR. It's embarrassing to say that I've missed it, but I've really missed it. I've been having so much fun coming up with scenarios. I used to do scripted Yandere ASMR as my main thing as a VTuber. And so it's all I would do. All the time for my content. Infamous cum soup, anybody? Anyway. How hot will be the beast? Okay, so my take of Beauty and the Beast is going to be it's an isekai. Oh, no! No, what it is it's a human isekai'd into the world of creatures like this. Half animals, so beasts, okay? The human shows up, and he has a special magic power. Because he's isekai'd, okay? He gets a magic power. Now, this isekai'd human is seen as a monster because holy fuck, you've got magic powers in this world where literally everybody looks kind of like this and has nothing else interesting going on about them. So the humans chase the animal people chase this human into a castle and has him kind of locked up and is basically farming him for XP. They're using a special ability and tormenting him and drip-feeding him food and resources in exchange. But he's a monster. Nobody's allowed to see him. So one day, the beauty of our story, which will be an animal woman, will be convinced to go to the castle to try and steal resources from him. And that is where the story begins. So it's gonna be... I'm not sure if I want to go Neko Mimi or if I want to go proper furry. I'm genuinely thinking that there could be like a blend or whatnot. I don't know. One of those things I'm still working on, and it also actually depends on who I get onto the project, so. Furry on furry action. Shut the fuck up, Necro. I will kill you. I will kill you, okay? You guys aren't even ready. You guys don't deserve to see my fursona. You guys don't deserve to see it. It is adorable. I finished it today and it was adorable. You don't deserve to see it. You know what? Fuck it. I might make a secret channel with this fursona and you'll never know. I'm not gonna. But if I did, you'd never know. Anyway, did you spoil us of the story? No, I didn't spoil it because that's the premise. Okay? You're allowed to show the premise. Spoiling it would be telling you every single beat to the end and giving you the ending and the plot twist, right? No. I'm setting the scene. I'm doing the same level of exposition that any light novel would do in their title. Okay. What the fuck? Oh my god. I am genuinely so overheated and sweating so much that my tits are soaked. Like, I'm not saying this is an elite epic funny. I'm not saying this is a sex meme. Like, I am sweating so much that I have soaked through my bra, through my shirt, and my tits are dripping. I'm going to kill myself. Hold on. I'm so sorry, but for the last few minutes of this broadcast, I gotta turn the fan on. I am dying. I'm dying. Play ruin? Shut the fuck up, Joseph III. Alright. Let's read. Let's catch up on Supas. Desu, thank you for becoming a Dooder. Actually, like, so... I didn't see the orange Supa, but thank you for the 200 MX. Sweaty woman talks about getting pranked by her parents into believing concerts are cringe, reinterprets orthodox doctrine to suit her ideas, denies being a furry while talking about making her own persona again. Kill yourself. But thank you. I watched a lot of old VHS tapes growing up, and I remember an old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Disney movies on tape. Original 80s, 90s TMNT was unmatched. Unmatched, okay? Nothing is better. Like, the goofy Team Rocket level Shredder, genuinely peak. Okay. Speaking of elderly woman, the other day we're putting eggs in the egg cooler. Oh my god, I can't fucking see. Glasses are going back on. The random old lady came up to me and said, I like seeing men on their knees. Wildest shit ever. She turned me into a victim, Morty. Funniest shit ever. Next question is, what species? It has to be a rabbit. It has to be a rabbit. Okay, but using the head from the smell. Okay, we already said that. You cannot fix them. We already said that. Okay, Desu. Favorite scene in Artemis Fowl was when he found the belt of Deltora. Not a Deltora rings. Not a Deltora rings reference in the year of our Lord 2020. Pippa would do no such thing. She is a sweetheart. Red hair cross. Thank you for the 2. Not publicly. She wouldn't be outright vitriolic publicly, okay? But people are people at the end of the day, and they have instinctual responses, and I'm just betting on the most likely one, okay? Like, the most likely one to happen. Gonna make sure boss don't see this. Too late. Tommy Brooklyn, I saw it. Thank you for the 2A. Can I be the nerd Dooder? Tommy Brooklyn, again, thank you for the 2A. Whoever shows up to the Dooder meet and greet, which is on the final day of, okay. I need to figure out a specific time and a specific location, and I will not, I repeat, I am not going to disclose that until the first day, okay? If it conflicts with the schedule, then so be it, but it is for my safety after that fucking email I got, okay? I cannot disclose it until, like, the first day of Offkai. Bad things have a very real potential of happening. So if I'm going to do a public meetup, I need my security team on deck, and it has to be it'll be in the convention, but, like, I'm not disclosing it until up to 2 days before. Anyway. Where's the Goonder? That's just all of you. That's just all of you, Tommy Brooklyn. Midas handing us the proper proof for furry allegations finally took us so long. Shut the fuck up, Sosuke! Sosuke, more like so gay. I'm choking you to death right now. See this hand? You know... I'm wrapping my fucking fingers around your throat. Okay. Oh, actually, before I finish off for the night, I want to show you guys something that my mother made me. My mother made me a present for Offkai. So my favorite bag is one from Dollarama. I use it for everything. It's a crossbody bag. It's got good pockets. It's the perfect size, perfect fit, perfect, like, zippers, everything. Unfortunately, it's from Dollarama, and it only comes in 2 colors, gray and brown. It's hideous. And so for my birthday back in March, I was like, hey, so we've got the sewing machine for my birthday, using the sewing machine that you're now using for everything. Could you make me a bag in the same color as the Barbie outfit I'm gonna wear for Offkai? And she did! She made it from scratch. And I've got my senpai squad from AX. That was the one party I ever got to go to. It was at AX's senpai squad thing. That was very fun. Got my venti keychain. Look at that! My mother is so wonderful. It's got like the front zipper and it's got the middle zipper. This can fit like a wallet. This can fit a passport. This fits everything. Fits a phone. Fits everything. And it's so small. Like, my mother cooked. I love my mother. I love my mother. Even if she told me I was gonna fucking die and burn alive because, you know, if you have sex once, you die. So I didn't. I never had to. Anyway. This is about me loving my mother, not crashing out about my mother. I love my mother. Anyway. But yeah. I don't know how she found canvas in that color. Americans don't know the greatness of Dollarama. Americans don't know the greatness of a mother that likes to sew as a hobby. We still think sex is bad. I think sex is good in theory. But when women have it... No. You don't understand. Sex is really cool. On camera. In theory. If I got to have it. But I don't get to have it, so it sucks. Anyway. Enough waffling. Oh, my knees. Oh, my knees. I want you guys to know that this whole time I've been using a piano bench that I made in high school in the woodshop class. Hold on. So, this whole time, I have not been using a table. Gotta move my beautiful boys. Oh. And lesbian. I have been using a wooden piano bench I made in shop class. And I've been kneeling down the whole time. And my knees hurt like a motherfucker. Oh, you can see my belt. Well. Oh my god, I'm a bartender. I'm like one of those NPC like shopkeepers. Can I interest you in some fine wares? Well, this isn't one of them. But I can interest you in this. Yes? A fine femboy? Yes. It'll only cost you 6,000 rupees. Can I interest you in our finest of the collection? Beautiful. Ephemeral. Feminine man. Only 10 billion rupees. A steal for someone as wealthy as yourselves. Yes. Do I hear a feminine man going once, going twice, going thrice? Oh no, you're interested in Oh, but you can't handle our strongest femboy, traveler. You can't handle our strongest fem. You know, I think this is more up your speed. You know, I think like the 5 rupee creature is more up your speed. Anyway, what is this fucking LARPing I'm doing? Oh! My fucking knees! Oh! Did you guys know that I have, like, big gashes on my kneecaps? Like, right here. If I, like, lift my leg onto the screen, can I lift... Actually, no, I haven't shaved my legs. I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna show you the big, like, holes I have in my kneecaps, but probably not wise. Yeah. I think that about does it. Oh, I've got, like, light up sketchers that I'm gonna take to Offkai, so that's gonna be fun. I don't know, guys. I kind of don't want this broadcast to end because I'm having fun, but I'm also really physically tired. And I made a big fucking mess. Just on that midget side, explain to me that's crazy. Oh, is there raiders? Hold on. Ah! Must broke. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. You missed my potion seller LARP. Probably for the best. It's kind of showing off my... I've got, like, super high-waisted pants, but they're falling down and they make it look like I have, like, a massive fupa or some shit. I need to show off my hourglass figure. It's the only thing I have. Wait, if I, like, lower my body a little bit... No, that just shows the top of my belt. I, like, lean forward? Do I lean forward? Is this how clickbaiters do it? Hello, everybody. It's me, Markiplier. Oh god, I look fucking deranged. I actually hate myself. And you guys probably saw my acne treatment too. Alright, I'm done. We're wrapping it up, boys. Raiders, I hope you had a good broadcast on your end. Do your drugs. Like, your healthy drugs. I don't fucking know. I hope that your broadcast was excellent. Let me just... reset position. There we go. Anyway. I hope you find me, guys. I'm gonna miss you a lot. Is what I would say if I was a fucking pussy.